Hey everyone, Greenbeard here. Welcome back to another MLB 9 Innings 23 video on my channel. We're finally back with the Phillies team, and a couple things I want to show you before we get started, but primary thing is that we will be doing, actually let's do it now because I want to get that cool down going. So we'll club craft another team SIG, and hopefully get a little better luck this time than we've had the last two times that we've done this. All right, so that's done, so I can get that cooldown running. But the first couple things I wanted to show you. So Didi had 332 bad ball hitter spotlight. And I know that in order for that set to work, he would need charisma or barrel it up. So I decided to use a couple blues, some premium blues that I had to try to get him barrel it up or charisma, and we did. We landed barrel it up and 5-tool. So the next time we get premium blues, we'll use it on 5-tool. We retrained Didi, a really awesome train. There's a caveat there. So right now, it's a great train, only 8 to the right. The caveat there being, as if anyone's been following the power ranking tournament, on both servers, the teams that win are the teams that have a stupid amount of fielding. And there's a post going around that my club has been sharing and using, and it's basically that there are different tiers now for importance of fielding. Tier 1 is catcher, second base, shortstop. Tier 2 is center field, first base, and third base. And Tier 3 is left and right field. Tier 1, it seems like the understanding is that those cards need anywhere between 135 and 140 fielding, which is absurd, meaning you need a SIG at those positions. Not that they're in a catcher SIGs, and I think Jackie Robinson is the only second base SIG, so or legend. They're the only legend. So that's not an issue here. We did retrain Gian Segura for field, for 140 field. That's actually a pretty good train on him. His batting stats are still respectable while hitting 140 field. However, that means, assuming that new data doesn't come out and invalidate this, we will need to retrain Didi to get him 140 field, which means we are going to have to blow this 8 to the right train. I really hope that they introduce training storage, and I'm going to hold off retraining him as long as I can. But of course, I can't really do anything until I get a SIG JT, and a SIG Harper would be able to hit around 125 seems to be the threshold for tier 2, although most people seem to be ignoring first and third base with that. So I know that's a lot there. The jury is still out on a lot of this. People are still feeling it out, but I wanted to retrain Gene because he didn't have a great train anyway, and he already has a bunch of field naturally, so it wasn't too bad. I'm going to hold off on retraining a lot of my other cards first, though. Now, getting into the video today, we have this Team SIG pack. We have a regular SIG pack from the club store, and regardless of who we pull, we will be taking a card Black Diamond. Which means we'll be able to open up some packs, and we'll go from there. We'll start with the 5 premium vintage on the off chance we can pull a legend. If we do, we have a GI and a BD ticket, assuming it's a legend we can use. Obviously, now things get a little complicated with the fielding situation, as we talked about, but if we pull a relief pitcher legend or something like that, I would want to GI them and take them Black Diamond. So all right, so no legend, no orange glow, just the gold glow from the diamond, from the gold. So just wanted to double check that. Now we'll move on to the next part where we've got this SIG player pack. It's not a diamond. Is it a Philly? Oh my dear Lord. It is a Philly. It's another dupe. Another dupe from a normal SIG pack. This is getting absurd. And watch, now we're going to open this and we're going to pull a useless card. I don't even know. This is crazy. It's another month of Clubcraft, though. Gives us another shot and another month of a Clubcraft. So here we go. It is a diamond. Holy crap. Come on. Be a J tier, Bryce. Yes! Oh, thank the Lord. Oh my God, that's incredible. Oh, oh, thank the Lord. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Ah. Sorry. We've been building up to this moment for so freaking long. I have been waiting for this moment for so long. Oh man. It's finally happened, guys. It's finally happened. His 2020 year is his best year. And that's in terms of base stats, but also it's the easiest to get him 140 fielding on, but it is going to be possible with this JT Sig, and the difference is minute anyway, so we will absolutely train this JT for 140 field because we can, and that it'll take a little bit of time to figure out that training situation, of course, and it's going to take a lot of dedicated resources to do it, but we pulled him in diamond too, which means we get to save a GI, and we now have 2 team sigs in backup, so we can do yet another Clubcraft. For how long it took to get here, I don't know if I might be too excited about this, but for how long it took to get here, it certainly feels worth it. And we can take him Black Diamond right away before we do anything else because we have the BD pieces, and I would rather get him a legend set as soon as possible, especially if we're going to be training him for high fielding. I want to get him a legend set to make him as close to usable as we can. So we're going to take him BD first and foremost. Alrighty. Nice. So he's all set to go in that department. All right. Let's use a couple GI resets, and we have 5 OVR amp tickets. We're going to max him out today. It's going to happen, even if it's not on this GI reset, because this one he's going down. But it's okay. We have a ton of these because we've been saving them up for this exact moment. There he goes up again. Not by much. I'm going to keep using these until we get over 70, and then we'll use OVR amp tickets at that point. He is going up again, which is nice. Can we get over 70? 72? Nice. Normally I would want to keep going, but since we have 5 of these, I will use the OVR amp tickets. We're trying to get them all the way up to 75. And that's perfect. We get the 2 field 2, which is going to be super helpful as we try to max out this card. While we're here, I might as well start using some premiums on him because there's absolutely no reason not to. Nothing in that first set. Nothing really in the second set. We have a ton of premiums that we've been saving up for a long time. And we will get a Legend Skill Change ticket today as well. So, assuming that all of these premiums fail us, we have at least one shot with a Legend ticket. We don't have any greens and blues, which definitely is, not the greatest thing in the world. That definitely stinks. But if we can get them a Legend set, what we'll probably do is use regular skill change tickets just to get him a usable set in whatever his secondary slot is. But the goal right now, of course, is to get him a legend set. I would love to see Bad Ball Hitter on him. 5-tool prediction, no. Yeah, we'll take that over that other set. Still not great, but come on. Show me blue. Charisma heavy hitter. That's probably better. Show me blue. All right. I can see that it's going to be a long journey with the, there's blue. Born to be a star. Well, we'll hold on to it now just for the sake of the fact that, it's a legend skill and it's better than what he had, but we're going to keep rolling over it. And it's 3-3-2, but I don't know. Maybe we use it if we can't see anything else, but I would really like to see ideally bad ball hitter. There's 333, but it's nothing worth keeping because it's with prediction. There's another one. Bad ball hitter, 312. We'll hold on to it. Man, I wish it was one more level than that. That level is just a hair too low. What I'm going to do actually is at least it's something, right? So I'm going to start rolling again on Blake Parker. Shoot, I got to unlock that set. But I am going to start rolling on Blake Parker because at least that's something for JT. Oh, not the card. I want to unlock the set. And if we can get something on Blake Parker, then maybe we go back to JT afterward. Because again, I'm not super, super happy with that set. But at least it is bad ball hitter. Here we are again looking basically for bullpen day on him. There's one. Co-op 331. I've heard that co-op is not bad if paired with boss in the setup man role. So we're going to take that and we'll hold on to that and we'll throw some greens on it because that final skill will be level 4. So that might be worth it. Apparently co-op is not too bad in that setup role. So next candidate here will be Nola. I want to get him something better than Fireballer. And then if we're able to do that, afterward we'll go back to JT. I think that's going to be the plan. 2-2-3 slow starter. All right. I can rock with that. That'll be a level 4. Yeah, great. Awesome. So that's perfect. That'll be slow starter level 4 once we get him second and third skills. That means we can go back to JT here and we will continue rolling and trying to get him something, a bad ball hitter set, ideally with higher levels than what he has. So hopefully we can get that Born to be a Star set levels on bad ball hitter. If I could do that, then man, my life would be complete. I'm not entirely sure why the game is lagging. Let me reset the real quick and I'll be right back. All right, hopefully this will run a little smoother now. Yeah, it looks to be. So that'll get us the legend skill change. One more will get us the legend skill change ticket. Spotlight batting machine. No. Okay. We're gonna keep rolling with these. Overborn to be a star. And then we'll use the legend skill change ticket at the end, depending on what happens with these next premiums, I think. Whew. All right, come on. Let's get JT a baller set. Come on. Let's see. 333 bad ball hitter. At the very least, I'd like to see a really good skill set, even if it's not a legend set. But seems like maybe our luck has run out. We did get a good number of legend skills today, including a potentially really good usable one on Blake Parker, as well as a potentially good and usable one, or definitely a good and usable one. Bad ball hitter. Oh my god, what is with these bad ball hitter levels? Okay. Charisma spot on its own. We'll take that just because at least it's something, and he has bad ball hitter in the backup. Okay. With Nolan now having his slow starter set, I think that frees us up to use that legend ticket now on JT. I think I would rather have Charisma BIU because it's not going to have a third either way. Okay. We have 2 more and then the legend skill change ticket. And one last one before the legend ticket. Prediction MBT batting machines. They're not great in terms of those golds. We'll use the legend ticket right now. We'll use it on JT, of course. And hopefully we can pull something good. And it's going to be a star again, all triple ones. So we did see bad ball hitter a couple times, but the levels are just a hair lower than I'd like. That being said, we'll swap over to regular skill change tickets now to see if we can get him a good, usable set until we get some greens. And then after this, the next step is I'll take a break. I'll go train him. We'll come back once the train is done. We'll open packs. We'll special train him. And yeah, we should have a brand new card to add in our lineup, assuming we can pull him a good skill set with normal skill change tickets here. Spotlight, barrel it up. We will take that. Fastball crusher is not a third, but at least we've got Spotlight, barrel it up. All right, so with that being said, I will now go train JT, and I'll be back, and we'll open up some packs to special train him. So this is what I'm going to have to settle with, because as you can see, I'm running out of reset tickets and points, and as you can see, I'm down on stars because I spent stars on reset tickets, because I just could not get a train on JT. It needs to be 19 to fielding to get him to that 140 threshold. And then the rest of it is trying to even out his stats. I know I need I2 and ideally power 3, and this is the best I could get. So we're going to go 1 power 3, 1 power, 3I, 4 to field. And that'll finish it off. So power I field. Alrighty. And then we'll go I in field, 2 field, 1 I. We'll use 2 of these, and that should... Ooh, glad I caught that. Right now we need... Okay, so we need to go 1 contact, 1 I, 1 field. Almost messed that up. 1 contact, 1 I, 1 field. Right, okay. And that'll give us... Yeah. Alrighty. Ideally down the road, I'd like to retrain him to try to get his contact and eye higher in this situation, but for now, this is what we're going to have to settle for. At the very least, all special training is going towards fielding, and then eye, and then power, which, speaking of, we can now special train him. I'm going to see how this plays out. If the high fielding train doesn't end up working, then it is what it is. It's not like this card for me ever was better and we messed it up or anything like that, so we'll start special training him just with the cards that we have in here, which will already get him to level 2. Right. Now we can open some packs up. We have a lot of packs to go through. We'll probably use 50 of these silvers. And we're just going to try to run through these as quickly as we can. Only really stopping if we pull a prime or a legend, as small as that chance is. And once we've got these open, and we'll special train them as much as we can, and then we'll get them in the lineup. I can't imagine he'll be much worse offensively than my current JT, especially since my current JT is also trained for high fielding, because I needed to train him for high fielding in order to get him to hit the stability bonus. All right, let's use maybe... I don't know. We'll just use a bunch of these. I'm not going to use them all, but we'll use a bunch of these. There you can see Jose Bautista. They added him back into the game for some reason. He's got a really cool prime. I'd love to pull his prime. Don't know if they'll leave him in the game or for how long, but I'd like to pull his prime while he's back in the game. That's one of those old school primes. I remember when it was in the game initially, but it's been pulled for a while now, since he's been retired for a while now. Okay, player reserve is full. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, that'll be the easiest way to do it. Okay. And we just want to do players now, because I want to get these make sure I'm utilizing these cards that we're pulling, because we can hold on to that special train material for longer, whereas with these cards, I want to make sure that we use them. When we finish however many premiums we're going to do today, then I'll start using special train material, because with the higher cards, we can combo those away. But with premiums, with silvers, which are the majority of what you get from premiums, I want to use them for special train material. Lots of golds and diamonds today so far. I've complained a lot on the Twins account because I need golds and diamonds and on the Twins account, and we only ever pull silvers, and we have a ton of special train material here, so of course we pull tons of high-level cards. Probably take this down to 250, maybe a little lower. Phillies are not doing particularly well this year. In fact, they look like utter shit. So, we weather the storm because it's quite a bad storm right now. It is not fun to be a Phillies fan. They are, I want to say, 6-10. There's a vintage at the time of me recording this. They barely took they barely went 4-3 in the season series against the Reds, who are not a very good team. So, that's a diamond vintage. How about that? What are the odds of that? I don't know if I have enough for a diamond vintage combo, but after we do this batch of special training, I can check. That is definitely a rare sight to behold. Yeah, the Phillies, they have a couple of hitters who are going off this year, which is obviously love that, but they are just struggling so hard on the pitching side of things. For whatever reason, their pitching has been abysmal. Okay, so let us go check and lock up those vintages. If I have enough for a diamond vintage combo, we'll do that today as well. And I'll go do... All right, so unfortunately, we don't have enough to do a diamond vintage combo. We only have 2 diamond vintages at the moment, so whenever we get one more, we'll be able to do a diamond vintage combo at that point. So we'll take this down to 200, and then we'll move on to some of the higher packs. Actually, we'll take this down to 200. We'll finish off his special training. Then we'll move on to some higher packs, and then we'll do some combos with what we pull from them. I think that's going to be the way to go. Yeah, I know. Okay, silvers. And we'll hold on to the golds to do some combos. The goal will be to do some combos with a bunch of golds and diamonds today. I think that'll be a fun way to end the video. Just got to run through these bronze and normals, and eventually the silvers too. Have a ton of them, and they sort of take forever to run through because they don't add quite as much XP. But once we get to the golds and diamonds, we will be set. And I don't even have as many of those as some other folk do. Okay. And we finish off his special training with just the rest of the silvers, and I don't know if that's all the gold, but it's certainly most of them. Nope, it's not. We still have so many gold special train material. Okay. So with that, his training is fully done. we can, let's take a look at current JT stats, and we'll swap him in. He's sitting at 112, 121, 114. Yeah, so he's better. 127, 133, 127 is low, but he gets the 140 to fielding, which is certainly a big boon to our lineup. And he'll continue to hit at the bottom of the lineup, but that's all right until we get him better skills. So let's load him into our battle lineup as well. And with that being said, let's finish off some with some of these better packs. Who are we gonna go from? Let's go. We want to go Yankees. We're basically gonna try to pull a. We're gonna go from these team select to try to see if we can get a legend relief pitcher. Same as Twins, but I don't need a first baseman. Then again, I don't need a third baseman or outfielder, which is the Cubs. We'll go Yankees. Okay. Again, the chance of pulling a legend from one of these is non-existent, essentially. I mean, you can, but it's not going to happen. But I don't need any team cards. So, I mean, I guess I could use a team Diamond Bryce Harper, but at some point, we eventually will pull his SIG, so. So I'm just kind of running through these real quick. We'll use the silvers to special train Altair, and then we'll hold on to the golds to do some combos, like I was saying. So, no Goose Gossage Legend today. It's okay. Season, we'll hold off on those. And we'll hold off on some of those others, and we'll just go right to the ultimate packs. We'll do a bunch of these. Maybe we can pull a Diamond Vintage from one of these two, and then have a Diamond Vintage combo. That'd be nice. Nothing so far. Or a Diamond Bryce Harper. If we could finally pull a Diamond Bryce Harper, I'd appreciate that. But no luck so far. And it looks like the game froze. There we go. Chugging a little bit today. Don't know why that is. I've already had to reset the game once, but I was having issues with that earlier today as well. So I'll go throw the silvers into Altair, and then we will come back and open a few more of these before we finally do some combos to end off the video. All right, so we'll do 10 more of these, and then we'll move on to some of the fun diamond packs we have. Show me Bryce Harper. Nope. Okay, so we'll just keep hoping for Bryce at some point. We'll use the 5 ultimate team selects, and for these, we'll go with the Phillies for the chance of a Harper diamond, but we got 0 diamonds. That's all right. We did get a Harper, but it's not a diamond. We got 3 diamond player selected packs. Maybe we can pull a vintage from one of these 3. That's some high contact. Yeah, it would be cool to see a prime or a vintage from one of these. Nothing so far. We'll actually probably hold on to that Turner in case we ever pull a SIG of his. He's got 11 years now with the Phillies. Hopefully he has a super good year at some point. All right. So those are the players selective. Again, for this, we'll go Philly because we want that chance at a Bryce Harper, because again, we've never pulled a diamond Bryce Harper in this game. I hate Odubel Herrera. He's a horrid human being. Yeah, let's just use 10 of these. Why not? So no primes, any vintages? No vintages. We did get a Wheeler 20 though, so we'll hold on to that as well. So let me go throw a couple in the backup and we'll do some combos and end the video. So let's do some combos now. We have a lot of material, but we don't really need it for anything. So let's do 2 golds, or 2 diamonds, 3 golds maybe. See how that works. See if we can get any cool primes or anything like that. Let's just do 2 diamonds, 2 golds, actually. I feel like that'll work. Carlos Santana and Kyle Gibson. Nothing else really. Got Kyle Gibson. If we needed his Philly year, we could hang on to that, but we don't because our rotation is full. So right now we're really just hoping for a diamond Bryce Harper or, diamond prime. But, I find that combos are always fun to do because, you never know what you're going to see. And it's like when you're in the situation I am where you have all the material and you're just trying to spend it, it's a fun way to sort of like actually get something out of the cards that you have. And we keep pulling the golds. That's okay. I may not do the rest of these entirely because it'll take a long time, but we'll do a fair number, more of them. I am not going to try to pronounce his last name. Any Dodgers fans out there who know how to, good on you. I probably couldn't pronounce that last name to save my life. And, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to get his name wrong or anything like that. I say that, and I'm sure there are plenty of names I've messed up in my time, playing this game with y'all. But so we're just not seeing a ton of great stuff right now. We are getting some diamonds back though, so can't complain too much there. There's the gold. Let's do 3 golds there. Ooh, that sort of feels like it made it worse. Yeah, that's not a good card. Let's do like 2 more after this. Let's do 2 more after this, and any cards left over we'll hang on to for the next guy we need to special train. See if we can get lucky in these last few. That is a good Giambi card. I mean, granted, he was juicing, but still, that is a great Giambi card. That is not a very good Verlander year, unfortunately, but... All right, so let's see. Can we pull, let's say Anthony Rizzo for our last one? Hey, we pulled him. That's fun to see. All right, so I'll go... Actually, you know what? I might go unlock some vintages. We might do some vintage combos today as well. Why not, right? We're a little ways away, but having spent the stars I did on reset tickets, we're close. So let's go do some vintage comp. All right, so let's see, if we can get lucky and pull a diamond at some point. Then we can do a combo with 3 diamonds, but we would need to pull it from here, so it's not a high chance. And nothing there. That's all right. But that should wrap up the video. We pulled a Team Sig from a regular Sig pack. It was a dupe Victorino. I thought things were going to go really badly. We followed that up by pulling a diamond JT Realmuto Sig. We trained him for super high fielding on basically on a whim that's how things kind of work right now. We'll see how that pans out. We got him that set. We got him the bad ball hitter set, but the third skill's level 3, so probably not going to hold on to that long term. We did roll a slow starter set with where the third skill, I believe, is going to be level 4. So that's awesome. We just need some greens and blues for Nola. And on Parker here, we did roll co-op, where the third skill will be level 4. But we just need some greens and blues for him too. So we're waiting on some greens and blues, and we'll finally be able to make some progress. But with that being said, this was an awesome video. Finally, things look like maybe they're turning around for us. So with that being said, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.